What's up guys, it's Gnosis the God here. Welcome back to Borderlands 2. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Maya build for the OP levels. It works very well for me. And it's a total damage build that just destroys people. So, let's get into it. We're going to go over here. Now, here we go. So, first off, I am using the legendary Siren class mod. It's only level 72. I gotta work on getting an OP version of that. But so obviously we got our phase lock here. Now first we're gonna start out in the motion tree. I put 5 points in ward and improves can't even speak anymore, your shield capacity and shield recharge delay. This is key because okay, let me show you this actually. I use the B, right? The B is OP with these bad boys, the Sandhawks. And Maya's good with SMGs, so it all works out perfectly. So this is what I've got. All right. Anyways, ward, got that? Okay, accelerate. So this is good with the Sandhawks. The velocity on those things is total poop. So that is why we have to put points into that. And with my class mod, I get 10 on both of these. I also use suspension because it gives me increased duration of phase lock, which is important because, let's see here. I'll talk about why that's important later. I've got this one just because for this I didn't really have anywhere else to put the points, and it's good for getting me out of bad situations. So it basically improves my movement speed when my shields are depleted, which is often because I'm using the B. Converge, so the phase lock ability pulls your enemies together toward the target that you hit it with, and it deals a small amount of damage to the affected enemies, which the damage isn't why I do it. I'll show you why again, why I have that. Alright, kill skills. So shields quickly regenerate, very good for B, and increases your reload speed for a couple of seconds, which is also good. You're going to be constantly killing enemies in this game, so that's a very good skill to have. Quicken, increases the cooldown rate of your phase lock ability. Now you want to be using your phase lock ability whenever it's up, like as much as possible, because it's going to be, when you do it, it'll be improving your movement speed. I'll get to that later. And it will also be just totally slagging your enemies and it's just going to be wreaking havoc, okay guys? It's like, it's your bread and butter. Alright, let's get down to this. It's kind of confusing. Thought lock. Oh my gosh, this has saved me so many times. So basically what this does is that it causes, when you phase lock your enemy, it turns them onto your team, like they fight for you for a little bit. So additionally, phase lock duration is increased, but so is its cooldown. Okay. So the duration, good again. Cooldown, good again. But they fight for you. Now this is so good because it doesn't work on big bosses, unfortunately, which would be so OP. It works on smaller guys though. So when I'm doing raid on Digistruct Peak, I use this a ton because when I'm in bad situations, it gets all the aggro off you. So if I phase lock my enemy, like if I phase lock a Hyperion robot, all the other Hyperion robots around it will fight that robot that I phase lock rather than me. So that gives me a chance to totally recover, maybe get my B shield up, hit him with the Grog nozzle a couple times, get my health up, and it's very, very good. Gets you out of a lot of good bad situations. Okay. This tree, we don't have too much in here. Mind's Eye, critical hit damage, and melee damage. The melee damage, I'm not really about that, but the critical hit damage is important, so plus I get 5 points to the legendary Siren class mod, so that's good. This one, Wreck. While you have an enemy phase lock, you get increased fire rate damage with all gun types. So, again, tying back to the phase lock thing, you're going to be constantly phase locking, therefore you'll have constant fire rate increases and constant damage increases, which is very, very good. Damage and fire rate are very good for any class, really. Alright. Now, this is where we're going to invest a lot of points. So, first off, Flicker. Increases your chance to cause status effects with Fire Shock, Corrosive, and Slag guns. Now, most of the guns, actually all the guns I'm currently using in my build are elementals, so this is, very, very good. Lots of damage from that. Plus, I get 10 on these. Foresight, magazine size, and reload speed, The less I have to reload, the better. And when I am reloading, I want that to be over quick so I can start shooting my enemies again. Plus 5 from the legendary Siren class mod. Helios. Phase locking an enemy causes a fiery explosion, damaging all nearby enemies. So that's gonna, you know, back to our other tree over here, back to motion. When you phase lock an enemy, it's gonna pull them together and do the Helios. It just burns everyone. Okay, very good. Cloud kill. So when you shoot an enemy, it creates an acid cloud that's constantly dealing corrosive damage. And only one can be active at a time, but that's fine. So basically, this is what we've got so far. We've got fire and corrosive, which are both maximized by flicker. So we're totally focusing on this elemental stuff. All right. So that's 2 of the elements so far. Reaper, you deal increased gun damage to any enemy who has more than 50% of his health remaining. That's like a no-brainer, especially for farming bosses. They're like gonna be more than 50% health when you start out, and this helps a ton. So definitely go for Reaper. Blight Phoenix. So killing an enemy causes you to deal constant fire and corrosive damage to nearby enemies for a short time. The damage is based on your level and the level of Blight Phoenix. So, you know, more fire and more corrosive, again, with this, and then both of those are going to be buffed up with Flicker, so I put 5 in that. Alright, Ruin. This is so good! So, when you phase lock, it slags, electrocutes, and corrodes. So slag, electrocution, and corrosive damage, once again, are all improved by Flicker. Now, when you do that phase lock ability, first of all, it does a mind control thing, but it pulls a ton of enemies together, because we got that one in motion earlier. So it pulls them together, slags them, which is probably the most important thing, but it also electrocutes them and corrodes them. So much damage, so much elemental damage. The slag thing is perfect because when you're fighting bosses, it pretty much instantly slags them, which is that, you know, it's very helpful, very helpful. So that's it, guys. This is a total DPS build and a solo build, all right? For OP levels. So I hope this build helped you guys out. I hope you use it. If you did use it, let me know in the comments, guys. Let me show you my inventory again. So Sandhawks, we got Grog Nozzle, the Bee, which is very important, Bone of the Ancients, Magic Missile, and Legendary Siren class mod. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope this helped you out. If it did, leave a like. And as always, guys, peace out.